have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Pierce. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. first play. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion makes it second and short. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Thomas.
Good for a Wildcat.
The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find room. It's Thomas. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 13th, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. What a stiff arm. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. He'll hand it off. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And here's Here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the handoff, they'll test their right side here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Looks left and finds his target there. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on fourth down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Shifting around now. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Makes the catch. It's Burns.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Kansas State now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. They come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Takes the grab. It's Pierce. Here's a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. The ball is caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Design quarterback run. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They'll go hurry up here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Got the first down and still motoring. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a quick grab. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. You'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. Offense threatening here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And here comes a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it's caught from inside the 20. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Wildcats offense back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Burns. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. They'll try and pass here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Powering through the defender. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. Testing the right side here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Caught near the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on second down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on third down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on fourth down.
No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the 2. Tight end makes the grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here's that defense shifting again. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. That gain makes it second and medium. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. They misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Burns. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. Comes second and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Fighting off the defender. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Moves out of the pocket. And it's a comeback route.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Pierce. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Back to throw again. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So, second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a late, deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Direct snap to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a present.
You